Singapore non-oil domestic exports have expanded for the 8th month in a row. They're up 12.7% on year in July, exceeding expectations. And the growth is led mostly by demand for non-electronic goods like machinery, but tapered by a slower expansion of electronic exports. Market watchers say the numbers are likely to look rosy for the rest of the year. Chua Tian Tian reports.
More goods need to be made as economies open and people start to spend. Factories are working hard across the globe to meet large orders. Analysts say this is also driving demand for specialized machinery.
Can be machinery, specialized machineries, say for the oil and gas industries itself, machines for other plants around the region, part of the precision engineering that may be used in Europe, that may be used in factories and plants in China, North Asia, etc. And these machines have to be obviously placed well in advance. When the bill comes, it can be a very lumpy figure. So this is where we get the occasional month where we see specialized machinery show up as a significant contributor to that month, not extra.
Such demand, along with pharmaceuticals and petrochemicals, led growth for non-electronic exports, swelling 12.1% on year in July. Electronic exports are up 15%, though slower than the 25.5% in June. Analysts aren't worried.
We continue to expect stable demand for electronics exports going forward. I think the positive part is that the final demand from the major economies like the US continues to be relatively healthy. I think one setback or one potential downside is the outbreak, which may potentially have some dampening effect on supply chains, and also the China slowdown in recent months may also derail the sustained demand in electronic exports.
Meanwhile, key exports to some of Singapore's top markets, such as China and the EU, soared. But fewer shipments went to some places like the US this time.
I think some of this reflect some shifts in terms of the supply chains. Overall, I would expect that some of these are rerouted to other markets for them to be re-exported to the final destinations, such as the US.
Barring any major setbacks, analysts expect Nordex to continue growing for the second half of the year.